Good morning, Happy Oilers families. This is Julie coming to you from my home in Solon, Ohio. I am here today because I have had several people ask me, what do I mean by the website walkthrough? Once you have a new member, what is it that I do within the first week of time of having that member sign up? Depending on if they've taken the kit home with them from a class or a party, or if they're waiting for it to be delivered to them from Young Living, the steps may be just a little bit different, but within a week's time, or actually when I sign them up, I will set up an opportunity or a time to get together via phone. Unless they're local to me, they can come over and we can walk through the website together on my computer. But otherwise, I do it with a phone call most often, even when they are local, because it's just less time for out of their day and out of my busy day too. So what I do, I'm going to go ahead and just walk you through the website like I do most of anybody I sign up, and several of the ones that other people sign up. So if I can, I'm just going to go out here and share this. And yes, this is pre-recorded because I'm just going to do it and then have it out there on my educational page so that you guys can look back at it whenever you want. So that's how I do it. So right now I'm going to go and share, and I am going to share my virtual office. So there we have it. You guys are happy. I mean, I am happy to have you walk through this with me so that you can just get it down. If you do it yourself while we're doing it together, then it might stick a little better. And everybody's got things that may be more important to them, but there are some fundamental, important things that we must share on the virtual office as we walk through. So you'll find your niche, whatever it is, but when it comes to certain things, you have to touch on these. So the first thing I'm going to do here is sign in. Please don't remember my number. Ooh, and there. And I'm going to log in. And I walk them right through it. I give them their number if they have forgotten it, which many of your people will say, I don't have my numbers, I forgot. And so that's why, if I can, I always write them down and I keep them on a card in a file, hidden so no one else can have them or ever see them. But if somebody hasn't signed in a long time, they definitely probably don't have their sign-in information. And so you're going to end up having to call YL and walk through that. And so I always try to keep a copy of their information on me. And most people don't mind you doing that. So I always have it. Okay, so here we are. This is my organization. Sorry, I didn't mean to come here. First and always, let me see if I can scroll back up here. I show them this, and I'll say, you know what, you can see across the top that you can see the essential oils, farms, member benefits copy, but I usually will use the sidebar, the left sidebar, unless they are on a tablet. And I always establish if they're on a tablet or a computer beforehand, because it makes a difference. It's a little bit different. On a tablet, it will have the 3 lines across the top, which is like their menu. They touch that and a box will drop down, and this sidebar that's on the left hand of a computer is what will drop down, and then you'll have to work through from that. So just be ready, because if they say, oh, it's not there, I can't see what you're seeing, da 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 da, the likelihood they're not on a computer or they may be on their phone or a tablet is high. So you kind of work through both of them. Go do this practice doing it on a phone and or oh, my little brother, I'm sorry, he's calling. Anyway, I'm going to walk through this anyway and finish this, and I'll get back to him. Okay, so the very first thing that I do is, is to go to my dashboard, okay? And there's where I normally start. And I just say, this is the dashboard. This is where you can see the different pictures there, but you can see what you have in your order. You can see if you have any credits. If you're working the business, you can see the OGV and the PGV. They're not going to understand that. And I normally just tell them, because you're not building the business right now, those things really don't pertain to you. So we'll cross that at another time. But what I do point to is up here. where it says getting started. And so I will tell them they can either go across the tab and click it, or they can just go down the sidebar and click it. But I click on getting started. Sorry, mine is done because I went through it as soon as I started. That's the best thing to do, is to get them to get into the website and learn and get educated and take time to do it for themselves, so you don't have to do it all for them. So here we are. Welcome to your Young Living's virtual office. And so each one of these tabs here, and this is, I'm just going to talk like I'm talking to somebody on the phone. Each one of these tabs here is something either educational, help you teach, get navigating through the virtual office, get to know Young Living products, and you can see the different headings there. Get to know Young Living, your first 7 days, love it, share it. And so I don't literally want you to click on all of these, but if you see the highlighted green, you see that mine are all checked because I've already done that work. I've already gone in and read the thing or watched the video. And they're really short clips. It doesn't take a lot of time, but they're very informational. You go through here, and every time that you click on one of those tabs and do the homework or do the work, maybe 5 minutes of your time, you'll come back out and it will be checked off as completed. And so it's got a few different things there. It's just to help you get to know what Young Living is all about and get you started on the right track with your virtual office and so on. So I want to make sure that you know that that's there, getting started. Okay, and then really that is about all from the dashboard, except if you go back to the summary. The monthly order, anytime you place an order, it's going to show up there in your monthly order. If that is my essential rewards order, which I will talk to you about briefly in a minute. There's 2 ways that you can order, but that it's going to come in a second. My reward points, that's the points that I have gotten into my virtual kitty piggy bank that Young Living puts in there so that I can spend on products. I get those rewarded points for being on their Essential Rewards program, which I said we'll talk about in a minute. If you have any credits for any reason, they'll throw those in there. Sometimes if you say you wanted to share with somebody, your mother, your father, or somebody, and they bought a kit, or they bought a few oils and you sign them up, Young Living probably would not send you a check and get you all into the system. What they would do is apply a credit to your account for the commission that you made on selling a couple oils. Now, when you start, if you should do more, sell 2 or 3 kits or so on, then what's going to happen is you're going to end up getting a check. But if it's ever under, I think, $40, they'll put you on a credit. This across here, which is September through October, that's how much business I've been doing during the course of the months. That really doesn't pertain to most people because you're not building a business. So I am, and so that's how it keeps tally. That's the nice thing about network marketing, though. This is for you guys, team members, is that we are so fortunate because Young Living has literally built a beautiful website. It keeps track of every order, it keeps track of every member, customer, what they spend. You know, it just, everything is already done for us. You know, if you owned your own business outside of Young Living, say a franchise, first of all, you would have paid $100,000 for that franchise, but to get a website built that has the capacity of this website, our VO, our back office, you would spend thousands and thousands of dollars, and yet Young Living has given it to us free. So it's just beautiful. So I'm just throwing that out there. I would not say that to a member as I'm walking them through, but since you're here, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so it's showing how large our downline is, our leaders, how many new members this month that my team has. That is not how many members that I have signed up. I have signed up 1 this month, and it happens to be October 2018 if somebody's watching this later on. But I have a fabulous team that is out there working and sharing and building their teams. And so, but and then also you have the going in active number. That is from the total amount over here. So those aren't all my people going in active, although they are in the long run. But we have to work at trying to educate and keep these people on board so that they can really get the true benefit of the essential oils and the rest of the products. But that's a whole nother video. Okay, so I take them down to these quick links, and I'm already down here. So what I will do is I will go to my account, because I think it's important that they know who their upline is. I want them to check and make sure that all their information in here is true, is not faulty, like their address and everything like that. They always want to make sure. I put the picture of my daughter and I here for when we were at Silver Retreat together. You don't have to put a picture, but it's just fun to make it your own. So the important thing here, this is our upline, these few faces here. They're there if you need help beyond me or your sponsor or your leaders that are in your line. There's several people that if you ever have questions or you need answers for things or help walking through the website or placing an order, there's plenty of people here always willing to help. So that's your upline there. If you go down, this will show your orders, okay? So I've been placing orders for nearly 5 years, and so they have every single order I've ever placed here. But if you have placed an order this month or anything, you can go here, and it'll have a number, and you can go there and just click on that number, and it will tell you exactly what you've ordered and how much it costs, what the shipping is. Now, the reason this is 0 PV, and this is getting off subject again, is because this is a reorder. I had placed an order for a friend and had it shipped to her home, and somewhere it got lost, and so it's a reorder, so I'm not being charged for it. That's probably not the best one to show you, but either way, every order has a number. You click on the number and it will continue, tell you where to go. Okay, so this is another thing. If I want to track my order, I click on that number, which is a tracking number through whatever service they've decided to use, and it's going to tell me where it is. So it's USPS, so it's regular postal service that they've showed me. That's who's got it. Let's see. Expected delivery date is Friday the 28th by 8 p.m. So it's in transit right now somewhere around Memphis. So that's a way to keep track of your orders if you ever feel they're taking too long. And believe me, they're human beings shipping these things and getting the stuff going. So I'm going to close this out. Things get lost on occasion. And so I would check my order after 3 or 4 days, and if I feel it's still sitting in the warehouse, I will call Young Living and just find out what's the deal. Don't wait 10 days to see if your order's being shipped or not, because things happen. And so especially when there's a big sale like on diffusers or a big Black Friday, Cyber Monday, they are swamped. I mean, millions of orders are going out within a few days time, and so sometimes occasionally an order will get lost. This order did happen to go in while we were having the kit sale this month, the original order, and so it's just one that slipped through the cracks. It just happens. So I'm understanding of that. Okay. So we're back here. Any order that you have will be here. That's where you can see the order, and that is where you would track your order. So that's really all I wanted you to see in that section of the dashboard. So the next tab down on the left, if you go over there again, it's called Member News. So I'm going to click on that. And there you have member news. So all the things that are going on in the course of the month, any new products that have been introduced to Young Living, any products that have been out of stock and have come back into stock, all of that news is member news. Here we have the new YL Share app, which was new and introduced this month, so that's going to be the highlight. We have CardioGize, which has been a new product. So this is where you can come and learn each month about what's new. So it's just a great website with ton of resources that, you know, on a day that you have any time to sit down, just scroll through and you can see here we have a new partner farm down in Africa, I believe it is. I'm not positive. I haven't read that yet, but I have heard through the grapevine. Winter harvest is coming up, the new income disclosure, which people like. You can click on any of these links and it'll take you to those. They're quick links, so you don't have to dig all through the website to find these things. This is stuff that's up and coming or in this month, so that it would be right there at your fingertips by clicking the read now, register now, celebrate beauty, all those things. So this is a really good area for people who are new to learn about products, learn about the company, and learn about what's going on. So that is member news. And each one of these is going to be, you know, a hot link is what they call it. So if I just click on that picture, it's going to take me to CardioGize, and it's going to explain to me there, you know, what CardioGize is, what it's for. There's the price over there. It's got an explanation of it, and then it also has an information page, which you can click on that link. It's going to open up and it's going to tell you what the ingredients are, and probably you know, something that you can print off to give to somebody if they are inclined to wanting this product. Oh, and here's the ingredients here too. So all those links are hot links, and will take you just to another thing of information. So that is what's there. Let me see. And as you go, if you can see that drop-down box on the left-hand side grows with different things. So now, because we're in the product, into a product page, it's showing us the different categories of different products. So you can click on any one of those and be out on here all day, but I don't want to be. And so if you were trying to place an order for, say, a diffuser, you just click on the diffuser one, go in and see all the different diffusers, make your choice, add it to your cart, and you'd be done. We are going to go through placing a small order, and then we'll delete it so that it does not actually go into your cart. But that way you can see how it's done, see how easy it is to do, and we'll walk through that. So for now, I'm going to back up again and go, where was I? Well, I'm just going to hit my back button. How about that? Okay, so now I'm back at member news and the dashboard, member news. And so I'm going to just tell you briefly about organization. Because you're a new member, you don't have an organization unless you've signed up your mom or your sister or somebody or your husband. You really don't have an organization yet. So that's not going to pertain to you. But if and ever when you do sign up a member, I will be happy to go back through and show you the organization and how you read it and how you understand it. So, but for now, we're just kind of sticking through this. Member resources is a wonderful place to go. And these are all quick links that will help you get to things that are most popular on this whole entire website. So, it's got infographics, it's got flyers, it's got the monthly promotions, which we'll talk about in a minute when I talk about ordering. It's got a compliance letter, how to talk compliantly about oils, policies and procedures, which is in the first section there. That is something everyone should read. It explains, you know, returning products. It talks about it's just everything, the policies and procedures of Young Living. And so I didn't read it really when I first started. I've had to go back and read it over a couple times. I think it's important to, if you want to know the ins and out of this company, then you should read the policy and procedures. I wouldn't print them out. It's a lot of printout, but they're always there. They're right there, easy to and accessible for you. If you needed or had a question, you could go in and look it up. Okay, so what I really want to hit on, Gary Young's blog, if you look over in the third column, his blog is there. The compensation plan highlights the out of stock list. Some people want to know when things are going to be back in stock. If they have a date that they have an idea it's coming back, it will be posted there. it shows a list of everything that is out of stock, and a probable date, if they have one, of when it will come back in. That's kind of nice to have. Let's see, sponsor changes you can do on here now, which is awesome. They didn't have that until just recently. The seed to seal macro site, all these things are wonderful. The virtual product catalog, if you go into the middle section here, the virtual product catalog, that is the most current and updated catalog that's available. So sometimes, like this 2018, I've gotten this is the newest catalog, printable, but like they just added CardioGize and a couple other things that are not in this catalog yet. So if you want the most current catalog, it would be this one here on the virtual office, because they add products throughout the year. So, and it's only once a year that they actually bring out a paper catalog. So the most current one is this virtual catalog that's in that middle section. You can find that there, and then it flips just like a book. It's really cool. Go try it out. But the things here that I want to talk about the most is essential rewards. And essential rewards, like I was saying, if you look back over to the left-hand side of the page, there's two ways to order with Young Living. There's one called essential rewards. You can see it there. And there's one called quick order. Quick order is for those people who think that they may only order once every couple months, once every 3 or 4 months. They'll put in an order for $100 or a couple $100 or whatever. You would do that through the quick order. You can quick order anytime. You can quick order 10 times a month. You can quick order once every 6 months. It's however, but it's quick order. The second way to do it is through essential rewards. Now, I'm not going to get off on the whole why essential rewards is so good to be on. And if you are going to really make changes in your life and try to get out the toxins and bring in the good stuff and get rid of all the chemical products that are making us sick, then essential rewards is the way to go. I'm not going to go into it because there's some documents here that I think everyone should read, understand, even print out so that you have them there, so that when you go to make the choice to make a quick order versus an essential rewards order, you will have the knowledge to know which one to do. If you are making great changes in your life to get your health together, there's no brainer. Essential rewards is it, because they give you percentages back up to 25% above the already wholesale price that you get of 24% off. So not only that, they give you, at the beginning when I showed you that I had some points over there in my virtual piggy bank, it's because I spend quite a bit. I transfer buy everything in my home. I buy the soaps, the dish soaps, the washing powder, all the oils, my supplements, everything is through Young Living. And so I'm sorry for all these interruptions. I'm going to try to get rid of those quick. So I try to do that as much as I can. And so I get a lot of those points. In that way, when I add them up, I can go in and I can buy free product with those points. And that's a bonus to me for being a loyal customer to Young Living. So there's two ways. Quick order, you don't get any real benefits. If you spend, I think, $190 or $100, they might send you a free oil on a quick order, because that is a nice order and they can see that you're really trying to change your life and your health. But essential rewards is the way to go if you're going to really transform your health, your wealth, your education, everything, your children, your family's life. It's essential rewards. But speaking of that, in the middle column, do you see the fourth one down says essential rewards and essential reward facts. My homework for you today, after you get off perusing this website, is to get in there, not off, but get in here, and to read those documents and completely understand the difference between a quick order and essential rewards. And then when it comes time for you to do your first order, whichever one you decide it's going to be, you can either do it yourself, or if you feel that you need help or maybe some suggestions of product that may be helpful to whatever the system that you're working on, call your friend, call the one who signed you up, call your sponsor, call me. I don't mind. I'll help you walk through the website and find those things that are going to be the most beneficial for you. So, okay, I'm going to go in here right now, and I'm going to click on quick order, because the fact is you can't go into Essential Rewards past the first step unless you are a member. And when I say member, it doesn't mean that you have to sign up and spend any more than you would if you were putting in a quick order. It just means you are saying that for the next 3 months, you will be an Essential Rewards purchaser, which means you're going to spend at least 50 PV or dollars in the course of each month for the next 3 months. So you'll read about that in that Essential Rewards and the Essential Rewards facts. So we're going to go into quick order right now. And we're going to say, just out of curiosity, we're going to type in here, because there's a couple different ways that you can actually make an order. And so right here, I'm going to type in the word lavender. Okay? And then you just hit enter. And it's going to take you to every single product in the catalog that contains lavender. And so you can see there's quite a few. And just say that you are looking to, oh, and here, let me just walk you through this a little bit. So here you see all the different things that have lavender. Move my head out of the way. So if you look across, just say you want the 15 ml bottle of lavender. So as you see it down here, it's about the 6th one down. I've got my little hand pointing on it. And it's a highlighted link. So what does that mean? It means that it's a live link. So I can click on that and learn more about lavender essential oil. It's already filled with a 1, but you just click on that box and you can change that to 2, 5, 0, whatever. You can just change it to however many you want. It is showing here that it is worth $24.25. Well, that's here. And when I talked PV, when we talk PV, that means product value. The product value of lavender is the same as the dollar amount. Now, most often that's how it works, that that the PV is the same as the product amount. And the reason that that is important is because every month, if you're on Essential Rewards, you need to put in a 50 PV order. Okay, 50 PV order. So anything that you can put in your mouth, the supplements, anything that you can slather on your skin, those kind of things that are ingestible or either applicable to your body, almost always are the same dollar amount as product value amount. But if you notice right above, just say that the ultrasonic, the Dino Land ultrasonic diffuser. Can you eat it? Can you put it in a drink? Can you lay it on your skin? So the PV is different. That's just a judgment that Young Living makes, and that's how it is. That's how it is. The pans, books, labels, things like that, all those things, the PV is probably going to be different than the dollar amount. So we have to be aware of that when we go to place our order if you're on Essential Rewards. Okay, so going back to the lavender, the PV dollar amount's the same. So let's just say, okay, I like that. I'm going to add it, but wait a minute. I want to learn more about it. So I'm just going to click on that highlighted link. And there you have your lavender oil. It gives you the product number, it gives you a description, and it tells you the uses of lavender oil. I think that's pretty cool. You can also click on here, and it will tell you the uses and how to use it, and it will tell you it's for frequently purchased items. Here, if you go in, because lavender is just a pure oil, there's no other oils combined with it to make it a blend, it's just lavender. So that's how you do it. So, okay, you've read about it and you've gotten a description and you think, okay, that is what I want. You can add that product. So now that has been added to your cart. Okay, how do you know that? Again, let me move my picture. Here's your little cart up here in the corner, and you can see that there's been something added, right? There's another way also. If you drag, let me move me again. If you drag the sidebar down, oh, I'm lying. Sorry. Let me go back out. Let me see. Let me go back. Go up here to the back button and back out. And now I'm back into the lavender section. And if I scroll to the bottom, the very bottom, there's my order. Quick order selection. See that there? Here, I'm going to point it with my cursor. Quick order selection. So there's my lavender oil in my cart. Okay? Now, I want something else, but I'm not sure what it is. I can still go in here and think, okay, geez, I would like some thieves. And there you have it. You type in thieves and you're going to get everything that has thieves oil in it. And so there's quite a bit. We know we're coming up on the season when germs are really high. The houses are all closed up for winter. And so things are everywhere. And so I want to make sure before they go out of stock, because they always do, because they're so popular. I am looking here quickly for the Thieves Cough Drops. Do we see them here? Thieves Cough Drops. There they, oh, no, that's the brochure. Where are the cough drops? Here we are. Thieves Essential Oil Infused Cough Drops. $20. The PV's the same. I want one package, but I want to know what's in them. Okay, so here's the description, so on and so forth. I love them. I want them. So I'm going to add those to my order. And then I can go back with this back button here. Now, I'm not sure what I want. And so you see all these categories here, new and featured. That's going to be the new items and the featured items. At home, it has a list here of all the different things. Essential oil products, healthy and fit. Those are going to be supplements and stuff. Personal care products. They also have them all categorized for us. So if you really don't know something that you want, but you're interested in something, then you can just go peruse around in these things. So let's just say, you've heard about Ninja Red, the antioxidant drink that is like a gift from God. Really, it's the best drink ever. It gives you good energy, makes you calm, gives you, it's just wonderful, high antioxidant drink. Anyway, I'm not trying to sell you on that. I'm just saying I take it almost every day. And it's something to help me get through the winter for sure. Anyway, just say you're interested in that. So did you see what I did? I just clicked on the category. Back to categories. I just clicked on the category here. So I was interested in that, and I want that, and so I would add that to my cart. If I'm looking for oil and I'm not sure what oil, actually, let me go back again. I want to go back to categories. So here I'm clicking here. And I'm going to go to massage oils, because there is a specific oil that I think everyone should have in their arsenal all the time, and that is either Ortho Ease or Ortho Sport massage oil, because those oils are already infused, as is all the massage oils, with several other really potent oils. So if you have a really stressful workout at the gym and those thighs are giving you a problem trying to walk the rest of the day, or you've been outside raking the yard or shoveling the snow or whatever, and you need a good rub down, these two oils, Ortho Ease is actually good loving for your muscles. And then Ortho Sport is you just giving a bunch of love to your bones and your joints. They just, it just makes them feel so good. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to go, okay, I love this. I love Ortho Ease. Let's see. Let's check that out. Okay. Let me see. Ortho Ease, calming blend, vegetable therapeutic grade oils. It has wintergreen, peppermint, juniper, and marjoram. Yay! Okay, I want that. Add it to my cart. Okay. So now, what do we say? The cart's up here. Now we have 3 items in the cart. So let's go check that cart again. Oh, so we have Ortho Ease, and the PV is $35.75. Lavender. We have, are those the only 2 I put in there so far? Oh, no, and the cough drops is down here. Okay, so our bill is $80.50. And so when you go to checkout, it's going to add in your shipping charge and the tax. And I'm not going to go that far because I don't really want to place this order. We're just doing this as an example. But now you go back up here and you think, ooh, $80, I can't afford that this month. Let me take it down to at least $50. So figure out which one is one that you can X off of here. And I'm going to say it's lavender because I probably got 3 more bottles up on my cupboard right now. So I'm going to go. And see the little garbage can? It's this easy. Click. Oh, I say that. Click, and it's gone, right? It took 2 things away. Uh-oh. I didn't wait. I see I wasn't patient enough and it took 2 things away. So anyway, you click on the little garbage can and it goes away and you don't have to worry about it being part of your order. There is one more thing I want to explain, if I can. This little blue flag right here, see it? It says rewards points eligible, redeem points on the payment page. And so if you are on Essential Rewards, and if you plan on ordering more, this is what I tell people. Sometimes people will wait and they'll get an order and they'll put a $100 order in 2 months from now. Split that order up. Make a wish list. I want this oil and this oil, or this product and this product, and split it up to 50 PV because that's all you have to purchase to be on Essential Rewards. And that way, you're going to get 10% back as a bonus for ordering it through Essential Rewards. So instead of placing $100 orders and getting nothing, put it in there through ER, just put $50 in, and you're going to get 10% back in your kitty. And so the kitty is those reward points that this is talking about. And so anything, any of the products that have this little blue flag next to it is reward eligible, meaning you can use those free dollars that Young Living gives you for being on Essential Rewards to purchase this product. Now, why they're labeled is because like the new products that come out at convention, for the first year that they're out, you can't buy those with your reward points. It's just a rule that I'm used to and it doesn't even faze me. There's so many other great products out there that I can get with my points. And as you saw at the beginning, I think I have $72 in there. I just spent over $300 last month. So those points do add up over time. So for a $50 order, 10% back would be $5. Over 3 months' time, you've received $15 in free points to buy product. And so you could go in here and pay for half of this Ortho Ease with those points. So it's just a nice little gift. But in the meantime, I don't even want the Ortho Ease right now. So I'm going to cancel that out. But for your purpose, you would just check out, it would go in, you'd click shipping, so on. But again, like I said at the beginning, if you need any help whatsoever, if you want us to help, we have booklets called the Share Guide that will help figure out a good supplemental plan to help you get to support the different systems of your body that's needing the most support right now. And so we can help you do that and help you get that order in. So as far as the website's concerned, let me go back. And here we are back at the dashboard. We have dashboard, member news, Essential Rewards, quick order. So I've explained how to place an order, member resources, message center. Honest to goodness, I've never used it. That is where some of your upline or some of the people from Young Living may message you every once in a while. So maybe go in there and check it. I go in and I've missed emails and stuff from different people. I'm just not a big emailer, so I don't get the messages very often. And then the account, I already did that. We're going to click on that once more. This again is where you can go in and see your orders that you have placed, click on them, track them, and so on and so forth. If you ever do sell anything and start working the business at all, your recent, oops, I don't want to show that. I'm sorry. Your recent commissions will be listed there for you. And then they will be, if you're working it, it's usually direct deposited to your account after a certain time. So really, that's the walkthrough of the website. you can see here, you can go through, there's so much learning that you can be here on, and go through and understand the Elite Express, opportunity products, professional accounts, all this stuff is there. But I just wanted to give you a taste of the website and how to use it. If you know, you want to learn any more, just take a day, take an afternoon, take an hour, and just peruse through the website. But the virtual office link, this tab right here that I keep hitting, that's the one that you're going to use most often. So that's why I went through it. But all the other stuff is great information too. So I hope this was helpful. I do this every time I sign up a new member. I will walk through, and even though I've taken longer now, it normally would take about 20 minutes time to walk somebody through the website. And then depending on any of the questions they might have, some people whip through it in 10 minutes because they're very computer savvy, and that's awesome too, as long as they get the gist of what I like them to do. But you know, some of your members won't even go into the website because they're so afraid they might place an order and get charged for something, and they don't know what they're doing, so they're afraid to go on, and they won't go on. But once you walk them through the website, and if you do it within the first week, the fear is gone, and they know that they can contact you again if they want to walk through it again. So anyway, I hope this has been helpful. That's what I do with every customer, every member. And so I hope that's something that's been helpful to you. So let me quit screen sharing. Let's see, stop share. Okay, there I am again. And so that's what I do. And I hope this was helpful. And if you have any questions, please post them below. I will be happy to answer them. It's no big deal, and you don't have to be fearful of it. You've placed your orders. You know how to use the website. You know what's important to you, and so that's what you do. Okay, but you must walk them through placing an order or a fake order, and then make sure you delete it. And you must get them to Essential Rewards the Essential Rewards documents. In fact, I don't ever bring Essential Rewards up when I'm selling a kit. I don't know. It's just a fear of mine. I need to get over that too. I know, but this is my way to do it. Within the first week of time, I'm walking them through the website, and then it naturally comes up because it's a way to order. And so it's a much more natural way to bring up a subject of Essential Rewards. And so that's how I do it. And so whatever your way is, this is the way I do it. So anyway, I love you guys and hope this is helpful, and I will talk to you soon. All right, the recording is now stopped.